down the plays, bringing heat to the game. Kicking it with Kayna, get your head in the zone. From alley to classics, painters, tone sets the throne. Kicking it with Kayna, the court's the domain. Fast break.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Kickin' It. I'm your host, Kayna Simino, and I am here today with Quincy Wadley. He's going to be giving us an inside look at who he is as a player as well as a person, so we're super excited. Before we get started with questions, Quincy, I'm going to give you a chance to introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Quincy Wadley, and today I'm kicking it with Kayna.
Awesome. We're super glad to have you. So to get us started, why don't you talk to us about what really got you into basketball, who introduced you to the game, and what is your motivation to keep playing?
So for me, I started playing basketball at a really early age. My dad actually got me inspired at a really young age. I think he said about 2 years old, he started putting the basketball in my hand. Mm-hmm. And the first time he ever seen me shoot on the Little Tykes court, he knew I was going to be different. So that really motivates me every day, just thinking that he put the ball in my hand and he knew what I could do. So honestly, it's really special for me.
Awesome. That's awesome. So you mentioned your dad knew. Is there a point in your career where you realized, hey, I'm good at this. I want to see where I can go?
Yeah, honestly, I realized that in 6th grade when I played like some of the top competition, and I was just having my way on the court. And that's when I realized, like, man, I'm actually pretty good at basketball.
Awesome. So you said you grew up playing. So growing up, was there a dream school, a dream university that you wanted to play at?
Actually, I did have a dream school. It was the University of Kentucky for a long time.
Okay.
I love watching their point guards like John Wall and Tyler Ulis. So that's one of my dream schools since the very beginning.
That's a good one. Why don't you go ahead and just describe your game a little bit? Use like 3 key points that you would say are your key factors as a basketball player.
Honestly, for me, toughness, really skilled and passionate. I really do it all, honestly.
Awesome. Good. If you could take a skill from a past or current NBA player and add it to your game, what skill would it be?
It would definitely be Kyrie Irving's ball handling. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure.
Okay. We're going to shift us a little bit to talk about you as a person, a little bit off the court. So what are some things that you're really passionate about and interested in outside of basketball?
So I really like drawing, actually.
Wow.
I actually drew my own shoe not too long ago with the Puma shoe with my little sister.
That's awesome.
Not too long ago, yeah.
That's cool. You're going to have to send that over to us.
Yeah, I'd love to show y'all, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So with that being a passion of yours, if basketball wasn't in the picture, what do you see yourself doing?
I would probably be in art school, honestly.
That's very cool. Very cool. So is that something a lot of people know about you, or is that something?
No, it's a small talent
secret?
that I don't, yeah.
Okay, well that's cool. Is there anything that you do pregame, kind of a pregame ritual that really gets you in the headspace to go out and play?
Yeah, always. I first always say my prayers to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and then go on the court, say my second prayer, and then it's game time.
Okay, cool. So faith, that's a big thing for you. What is one of your favorite Bible verses?
Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through God.
Sure. Awesome. That's a good one. What are some of your favorite fashion trends, if you have any? Describe your fashion to us.
Me personally, I really like really baggy stuff, pretty loud things. Like, for example, if they can't see it, I have my nice bear claws on right now, so these are pretty loud, but it catches a lot of attention. But everyone loves them.
Cool. So we get to keep an eye on your shoe game.
Yes, the shoe game.
Okay.
Shoe game for sure.
Very cool. What about music? Are you into music? What's some music you really like?
Honestly, I'm so versatile in my music taste. Like, there's some old classics that I like, even hard rock, even rap. I'm open to all things.
Cool. And I know you mentioned earlier you like food. Food's a big thing to you, right? So go ahead and tell us some of your favorite restaurants and then maybe some fast food options you like.
Honestly, my favorite restaurant is definitely back home in DC. It's called Crafty Crab. That's seafood. I love seafood, honestly.
Cool.
And probably fast food, Chipotle.
Okay.
Honestly, you can't go wrong with that.
Cool. Do you prefer to go out, sit down and eat, or do you prefer to take out, go home and eat it out?
Yeah, I would rather prefer takeout.
Take out?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about one of the best memories you have, either on the court, big win, or an experience with your team that you've had that's really stuck with you?
When I won my first championship in second grade, I still talk to all those guys to this day.
Cool.
And it's just a blessing that watching them, all of us grow up, and now we're accomplishing our dreams. Like, it means a lot.
Awesome. What would you say is a common misconception people may have about you and your game that you're ready to prove this season?
That I'm only just a good shooter. And I'm ready to prove that I could do everything on the court.
Bring more to the table.
Yes,
Okay, awesome. So looking now at Pro16 League, this is your first year with Team Museum. Who or this individual people or teams, who are you looking forward to playing this year?
I'm actually looking forward to playing YGC.
Okay.
I've seen their team. They look pretty good. And my friend Trayvon actually texted me.
Okay.
He was like, we can't wait to play y'all. I heard you're coming to Puma. So
Cool.
yeah,
Well, that's awesome.
it's going to be a real heated game for sure.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure we start that one on the schedule. Who in the league, team-wise, would you say are some contenders for the finals, other than yourself?
First off, Team Museum. And I think YGC has a pretty good chance too. I heard they have a pretty good team.
Cool. What were some of the things that stood out to you about the Pro16 League that inspired you to come over here and play with us?
Honestly, how y'all give y'all kids the exposure that they need. Like, for example, like I had Chris, and he just blew up as soon as he hit the circuit. So I hope I could be one of those kids as well.
Cool. And you mentioned a nickname. So why don't you go ahead and tell us what that is and the story behind it, because we're all very curious.
Okay, so I'm Quincy, but everyone calls me Fatz. That's my nickname. Me and my brother were actually super big babies, and he would take our hair and put it in a ponytail, and he would call me Fatz.
Okay.
And like we would look like two sumo wrestlers.
So it's been a nickname for a while now.
It's been a nickname for a long time.
Okay. Is it a teammates call you that? Like, that's what you go by?
Yeah, that's what I go by.
Okay. Well, Quincy, I really appreciate you coming out and taking the time to kick it with me. We're really excited to see you play this year. I think we have a lot of big matchups and big games that we'll be excited for. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in today. Make sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe. And make sure to tune in next week to see who we're kicking it with next.